What is up, ADG traders? This is Munya and welcome back again to my trading channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys how I managed to catch all these spikes using the 99.99% accurate boom and crash trading strategy, and it's a very easy strategy and very simple to understand. I'm going to share with you guys the settings, the conditions, and everything that you need to know about this strategy. Now, as you can see, I'm currently in a trade on Boom 1000. We bought Boom 1000 right there at price 138.37 dot 6110, and I'm going to show you guys why I entered into that trade and how you can also look for these trades if you are into spike catching, and even if you can trade against spikes. It's a very easy strategy, and in this video I know I'm going to show how you can do spike catching. I normally share how you can trade against the spikes, but like I said, even if Boom Index is a market that detects the rise in price, you can also get the sales in price. So today, let's look at how we could have detected this rise in price. What I'm going to firstly do is remove all my indicators from the charts so that we can have a step-by-step process and can also see how this trade looks and why we predicted that we should enter into that buy. So the first indicator that I want us guys to install is going to be a moving average, and that moving average should be able to help us with our entry points. Okay, so the first one is I'll go to my indicator section, I'll click on add indicator and then moving average. Then we're going to change the properties for this one to 14. On the period, the shift will remain as 0, the method will remain as exponential, apply to close, and there are no levels for this one. And on visualization, please allow the indicators to appear on all time frames. Okay, and then on my style, I'm going to choose this green color. Okay, and I'll click done, and as you can see, we now have that green moving average right on our chart. Okay, next we're going to need another moving average again, but this time the period is going to be 50. Sorry, not 150 but 50. The shift, the method, and the apply to will remain the same, as well as your visualization. What we're going to change right here is your color. We're going to change it to red, and we're going to click done, and now we have the red and the green line right on our charts. Now we need to form an indicator window 1, and that indicator window 1 is going to be made up of the stochastic oscillator, and this stochastic oscillator will have the following properties. We've got a percentage K period of 1, a percentage D period of 1, a slowing of 1, a price field of low over high, a method of simple. Now we've got these two important levels, our level 20, which is our buy zone, and our level 80, which is our sell zone. I made the style to be black, and if we click done, it is going to take us back to our styling for the stochastic oscillator itself, and we just need to make sure that the main and the signal have the same color as our background color also. Okay, so my background is white, that's why you see my main and my signal are all white. If I click done, you see that we now have an indicator window 1 that's giving us our buy zone and our sell zone and nothing else inside, which is perfect. Last but not least, we need to add our last indicator to our indicator window 1, and it's going to be a moving average. Now we're going to change the period again to 10 on your moving average. The shift, the method, and apply to will remain the same, as well as your visualization. And on your styling, we're going to change this so that we have a different color on our charts so that we don't get confused. We're going to change it to black, and we're going to click done, and as you can see, we now have that black moving average on our charts. For those of you that have been following us right here on this channel, you can see that we now have the strategy fully installed. These are the settings that we use when we are entering into our trades. And now what is left is basically just understanding the conditions. When do you buy and when do you sell? Now I want you guys to remember that a proper strategy should be able to give you a buy entry. It should be able to give you a sell entry, and it should be able to give you your trend and your exit point. So a strategy should be able to answer all three questions, that what is your trend, what is your entry point, and what is your exit point. Once the strategy is able to answer all that, then you can easily enter a trade. Okay, now I'll also be posting these settings on our free Telegram channel, right? The link will be in the description box below if you want to get these settings, and also if you want to get the chance to receive analysis and signals on boom and crash and volatility indices, as well as trading strategies for boom and crash and volatility indices, and as well as if you want to see our trading results from these strategies and these analysis. You can find that all in our free Telegram channel. The link is in the description box below, and there are over 7,000 traders in that channel. So it's a great trading community for you guys that are not yet in. Okay, and on that note, talking about our VIP signals group, remember that on each and every video that I post, I do give away a free spot in our VIP signals group. Yes, I do give it away for free, and today's winner is Bafana Samson, and basically they were the first to comment to my video and the first to like this video. So if you want to win a spot again in our VIP signals group, all you have to do is to make sure that you are a subscriber, you like this video first, and you comment on this video first, and in the next video you will be the winner to our VIP signals group, and you'll be able to trade with us and be able to catch these beautiful trades together. Okay, so with that said, let's talk about how I managed to enter into this trade. Now I was looking at a couple of things from my strategy. The first thing that gave me a trade was having this black line reaching my buy zone there. I already knew that I was supposed to look for a buy trade. Now I saw that we were in a buy zone. Then I looked at my price and I saw that there is a nice break of structure right here. We can see that my candlestick crossed to be above my green line, which is my second condition, and I was very happy because I knew my buy trade was now starting to form. I already have two conditions. The first one is down here, right, and this is my second condition. I had to look for another confirmation for me to be able to be comfortable with this trade, and that confirmation was a crossover, right? I was supposed to see this green line crossing over to be above my red line like that, and that would give me my third confirmation. And once I saw that, I added into my buy trade, and as you can see, we went all the way up with the market. Okay, it was that simple. Even if I had gone back down to my 5-minute time frame, I would still have picked it up, this crossover down there. Maybe I would have actually ended a little bit early in the market, entering it right around that level, and maybe I would have benefited quite a few number of pips more to that level. But nonetheless, we are still deep in profit, and it was all thanks to this beautiful strategy. Now, like I said, even though boom is an index that measures a rise in the market, you can still get selling opportunities. So let's take a look at how you can get those selling opportunities just using this strategy. I'm just going to clean up my charts so that it's very clear, and I'm going to look starting from my 1 hour time frame this time, because I just want to get a clearer trade and a clearer setup for you guys, which is very beautiful and very clean for you guys to really see the power in the strategy. Now you can see that there were all multiple sales here that we would have entered. Let me just show you one right here. We've got our black line reaching our sell zone right there, and you can see that here we're at the break of market structure. We were generally in an uptrend, seeing all these bullish candlesticks occurring, and started to see a sort of like a reversal, but the reversal was confirmed when you see that the price went below that green line there. Then that's my second condition. I had to go back down because I do what is called top down analysis. I had to go back down and see my trade from lower time frames and see if I'm getting the same concept. And in my 30-minute time frame, I will see that we still are down in deep in that momentum for a sell. I can see multiple bearish candlesticks below my green line, which is perfect. I'm just waiting for my entry that is not going to disappoint me. So I'll be patient, and as always, it did pay off. You can see that right around this stage we started off to see the crossover happening. So I wasn't late, I was just patient. You could see that my green line then crossed to be below my red line, which is exactly what I was looking for me to then enter into the sell trade. And you can see that price pushed all the way down perfectly easily without hesitation, just because of this strategy. Guys, this is a very powerful strategy. I hope you can try this out first on your demo accounts before moving on to your real accounts. Now, I mentioned that a strategy should be able to answer your trend, should be your trend question, and should be able to answer your entry and also your exit point. And for your trend, I said you just go to your 1 hour time frame. If you see your black line in your sell zone like this, just know that your trend is most likely going to be a downtrend now. And you see a break of market structure right there, just know again there's high chances of you getting into a downtrend, right? How do you get your entry? From your crossover, go to a lower time frame. That's where it's always good for you to get an entry so that you don't face retracement and all that. Can you see that with this strategy, even if I ended there, I was not going to experience any retracement because I had calculated it correctly. Looking at the market from a lower time frame really helps you identify your entry, which is quite clear. So this was a zero drawdown trade. I was never going to be in negative. I never was going to be in negative from the point I entered that trade. It was always going to be blue up until I take profit. Okay, so that's another tip. And then the third tip is you need to get your exit point, and your exit point usually again you get it from your lower time frames or your higher time frames, depending on what you are looking for. Usually you just measure your position of your black line and say if my momentum then gets to my black line down there, I am going to exit my trade. So basically you are using your strategy in reverse, and that can really help you get an exit point. So as you can see, this 1450 strategy has managed to answer all three major questions for one to enter a trade. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure that you click the like button. Make sure you also check out our previous videos where I am explaining this strategy in depth so that you get wider knowledge and wider understanding of how exactly this strategy works and operates. Please try this first on your demo accounts before moving on to your real accounts, because trading might be risky. But for now, we are deep in profits on Boom 1000. And if you guys want to see more of this content, hit that like button. Until next time.